and then Hearts in Atlantis, which this is a book I have read, but I don't remember what happens. For the life of me, I cannot remember what happens in this. So okay, hi. Before I start, just a quick disclaimer, I am going to be unhauling a lot of books, and some of these books are because the authors are problematic, and that's my personal reason for getting rid of these books. But you can acknowledge problematic authors and choose to keep books that you bought if you want to. I personally just feel weird having problematic authors' books on my shelf, because I like my shelves to be curated in a way where I'm like really proud to have them on my shelf, or conversely, just really books that really resonate with me. And I just wanted to like put that disclaimer out there. So you can keep whatever you want. I'm not telling you I am not telling you what to do. I just have my own personal reasons for getting rid of these, and the other half is not because of problematic reasons. It's just because I'm over these books. I don't need to keep them anymore. I thought it would be fun to do this unhaul because I rearranged. We're just gonna go through it together. And I also cut my hair since the last time you saw me. Okay, so I thought it would be kind of fun to vlog the process of rearranging my room. We walk in and there's just stuff everywhere. And yes, I have 2 cups in my room right now, don't ask. And it's a little bit messy. And I have a plan, and I'll show you that in a second. I used a free app on a website to figure this out. But yeah, I just want to be able to watch stuff on my TV while I work, which is really the momentum that you need sometimes to do things and change things. So yeah, this is the plan. I'm gonna move the bed over to the window and all of the other fun things. That right there is supposed to be my closet, because my closet sticks out, so there's less room than there would be normally. Fun times in the sun. And I am filming my computer because I don't have a screen capture on my laptop, so we're trying, and I don't know if it's working, but anyway, say hi to Tongwon. Progress. So the desk is over here now, and the bed's over here. There's a bunch of books on the bed. Life of Booktube, I don't know. Anyway, and then the bookshelf that I have is over here. Yay! Where other stuff used to be. And that's still in the same spot. There's trash and progress. It's a mess, and I'm tired and I'm hot, and I don't want to continue, but I'm gonna finish it tonight. See you later. Progress update. Bookshelf is over there. There's the bed. It's a mess, and there's stuff here, but whatever. And there is my other bookshelf. So the point was so that my desk would face the TV, but don't know that I have enough room with my chair, so we'll see. But it's late, like it's past 12, so we'll see. But and this door cannot close at the moment because of those, but yeah, much more progress. I will probably finish this. No, I will finish this tomorrow. Tend to get my book buying tends to be either I bought it way underpriced, like 75 cents, or it was a gift like a long time ago. So that's also why I'm getting rid of these, because they're not reflective of my reading tastes anymore. Well, let's jump into it. So first, I'm getting rid of a lot of Stephen King books. The Dark Tower series, I don't have the complete set, but I do have a lot of it. I think I'm missing 2 of the books, and I haven't read it yet, but I don't have interest in keeping them at the moment because I just lost interest, and I have 4 of them. But I have 2 copies of The Gunslinger. I'm getting rid of both copies. And then The Stand, which this is the full extended edition, and I've tried to read this several times. I really like the concept that he was going for, but I just couldn't get into it, so it's going. Second copy of Dark Tower. And then I have another book somewhere in this abyss. Here we go. And then Bag of Bones, which is another book I tried to read several times, but I couldn't get past like 30 pages. And I believe this one is about an author and then The Stand is more like dystopian. And then Hearts in Atlantis, which this is a book I have read, but I don't remember what happens. For the life of me, I cannot remember what happens in this. So I'm gonna interrupt this, so if I'm in a different angle, that's why. I also forgot to disclaim something. I'm getting rid of these books as ethically as possible, so donating when it's safe to donate, selling when it's safe to sell. I'm hoping to get rid of everything by the end of the year, but pandemic warranty. I will try to get rid of them by the end of the year. So everything's opening up where I live, but I want to make sure it's perfectly safe. Not a series, but Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. Also, forgot to mention, that's 8 books so far. I'm getting rid of a lot. So this is a book that's supposed to help you like try to be more successful, with examples of people who are really successful in the world. I just couldn't get into it. I like self-help books. I like books about business and things like that, but that, I don't know what it was. This is the first series in Outlander. I like the concept of Outlander, but I don't have an interest in it. Milkweed by Jerry Spinelli. Ooh, it's shiny. I enjoyed it when I read it, but it's a World War II book, and I'm not really a fan of World War II books, fictionalized World War II books, and anymore, ever, really. And I also feel like maybe this was a bit too romanticized looking back at it retrospectively. Go Ask Alice by Anonymous, which I believe is a fictive work about a girl who is going through drug addiction. I have 2 drug addiction books in here. Anyway, it's interesting. Like, it's a quick read. Diary entry reads are always like really fast, but that in particular, I just don't want to keep it anymore. I read that when I was really young. Mamrie Hearts, You Deserve a Drink. I don't drink. I don't know why I bought it. I think it was because I like Mamrie Hart. I think she's funny, but I'm never going to use any of the recipes in there. So, The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I wanted to keep... I started to read this at a weird time in my life, and so it's just a book that I have weird memories with. Simon versus the Homo Sapiens, Jenna by Miss Becky Arbitelli. I read it, I enjoyed it 2 years ago, but after looking at the discourse about this book, I can see where everyone's coming from. I'm not a gay man, so I don't know. Like, there was probably things that I just really missed because of my own ignorance, but that is something that I'm thinking about a lot, and I think I would rather give this away and buy books by Own Voices authors instead. A Steinbeck collection. I actually like Steinbeck's writing, but Grapes of Wrath was too long and I really wanted to get more into his writing, but I just haven't been able to get to this, and I don't think I ever will, so it's going. Jasper Jones by Craig Silvey. It's a mystery novel. I asked for this years ago for a birthday gift, and I just still haven't read it, so it's gotta go. Nikki Sixx, The Heroine Diaries. This chronicles, these are real diary entries from when he was struggling with drug addiction in the 80s. Nikki Sixx is the bassist and founder of Motley Crue, which is a prominent rock band from the 80s. And I was really into Motley Crue when I was younger. And another Nikki Sixx book, This Is Gonna Hurt. This is a photography book, and it's all unconventionally beautiful people, so that's really cool. And now for the contemporaries. John Green books. I have 2 signed books. So this one is The Fault in Our Stars, obviously, and we all know what that's about, so moving on. And another signed copy, Looking for Alaska. I've never read this book actually, but it came in the box set. I was holding on to them because they're signed, but this is my favorite. This one isn't signed, but this is my favorite John Green book. This is Paper Towns, and I want to keep it, but I don't want to keep it, you know? It's a weird back and forth that I'm having. That's the only one that's in the maybe pile, honestly. The rest are going. Every Day by David Levithan. I really liked his writing in Will Grayson. I really liked his editing style with Maggie Stiefvater's books, but this is like a really great book, except for the fat phobia, you know? I feel like if that wasn't in the book, I would have really loved this book and it would stay, but otherwise. Practice self-care to all of my fat friends. The Immortalists by Chloe Benjamin. This was an impulse cover buy, and I still haven't read it, so it's going. And William Shakespeare, Complete Works. Look at how thick this is. It's not readable. It's a collector's item, but I haven't read enough of his work to justify keeping a collector's item, and I would rather get like individual plays and then his sonnets together, you know, and actually read them as I go, because I'm never going to be able to read this, so that's why it's going. And that's 18 more books. Ooh, that's a lot of books. I'm not going to spend too much time going into detail about like the problematic behaviors or problematic nature of the books that I'm getting rid of. I'm just gonna be like, here, and then you can go research yourself if you want to. Because I am not in the marginalized groups affected when it comes to the criticisms of any of these people, so that is why I just don't want to. So this one is the weirdest one for me. I used to be a big Shane Dawson fan when I was a preteen, and I think I was just too young to get how harmful he was. So yeah, that's going. The Lives of Locke Lamora is going. I don't believe this book is good, but there's allegations against him that are a little bit they're a lot. Anyway, wait, is this it? Yeah. The Twilight series, because indigenous people have said that it's harmful to them, so I'm just gonna listen to them. I think that's fair. I think it's fair. It's fair criticism of the book. The weird grooming is also a fair criticism. Did you know that Jacob like is basically grooming Esme? Like what is that about? That didn't sit right with me when I read it when I was preteen, but like and it doesn't sit right with me now. Like what? Harry Potter. H.P. Lovecraft. He's the godfather of science fiction, but he was also a racist. So I think I'm okay with not having it anymore. Yeah. So those are all the books. And I believe, let me do a quick count and then I will tell you how many books I'm getting rid of. In conclusion, I'm getting rid of 39 books. And I feel good about it. I'm like, yeah, let's let them go. I want them to be gone. I want to be able to get rid of these around 40 books, and buy books and support authors that I want to support, and out with the old and in with the new kind of situation. So I'm curious if when you unhaul, like what is your thought process? Do you think about problematic authors? Do you care? Do you not care? Like how do you justify keeping it, because I know cognitive dissonance is a thing, but I just feel better about it. It's just my own personal thing. I don't know how to exit this out, so stay safe. If this haul didn't make it clear, I believe in trans rights and Black Lives Matter and a lot of other things. But I also think you should stay safe and be careful out there, and remember to wear a mask, because people, and remember to the mask over your nose. That seems to be the part people forget. Okay, that's it. I am out. Goodbye.